Hi everyone, my name is Cohh and I'm here with another Thoughts video, this time for Death's Gambit, a new 2D platformer that was released recently by Adult Swim Games. So when I first heard about this game, I wasn't very excited for it. I knew basically what it was. There'd been many games kind of like this. So I kind of said, you know, we'll give it a try. And I had an opportunity come along where I could try a demo earlier, so I did. And it turned out this game was a lot cooler than I thought. I really liked the ambience. I really liked the item system, and it very much is kind of like a 2D Dark Soulsy type experience. And I told myself I'm going to play it on release, and sure enough, well, I not only just did, but we just beat it about 10 minutes ago. So about the game, Death's Gambit is a pretty fun game. I have to say that the gameplay and the world were definitely kind of the best parts for me. I was a little bit disappointed with some of the item selection. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I was assuming there was going to be a lot more types of weapons and armor and things like that, but that's not really how the game works. That being said, it is a enjoyable, relatively short, I think it took me about 11 hours, but fun 2D action game. There's lots of different bosses. The bosses are fun, in some cases having mechanics I have never seen in any other game. They are varied. There's also heroic versions of each boss for those that want to go back and fight. There are tons of different types of healing items. There are tons of different types of like status effect items, healing items, things of that nature. There's also a lot of different characters, most which are fully voiced, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, overall, a very fun experience. I did enjoy it. I was a little bit, not to get too much into spoiler territory here, but I do feel like the story was a little bit light. Particularly, there were a few kind of big kind of reveals that we called way earlier than I think we should have been able to. And also, I was expecting a little bit more kind of development of the game world and everything towards the end, and we didn't quite get that. So I will say that this game is definitely more of a recommendation on gameplay and kind of general ambience and environment and graphics and like the boss fights and things like that. But again, overall, a good experience and one that I would definitely recommend for 2D action adventure fans. So yeah, pretty cool. The price is definitely right for it as well. Also, it is important to mention that if you do enjoy the game, and if you do really like the part that I liked, which is most of the gameplay, there is not only a New Game Plus mode, but you start the game on 0, and the first time you beat it, it only lets you go to 3 of 10 difficulty. So if you do kind of fall in love with this game, it is important to mention that there is lots of potential kind of challenges that await you within the game, not including, of course, the heroic modes of the fight. Also, Matt Mercer plays Death. So it is kind of fun having a really solid voice actor kind of being your co-character as you move through the game. Anyway, that's Death's Gambit. Again, did have a lot of fun. 2D Dark Soulsy game that is definitely a recommendation from me if you're into that kind of type of gameplay. And yeah, that's going to do it. I'm going to try to keep this one short. So on that note, thank you for watching this video. There's lots of other Thoughts videos in this playlist, so be sure to check them out. And I will see you next video. Thanks.